So Kurma Mudra, gesture of the tortoise. And I think the mudra does somewhat reflect a tortoise, a turtle, and its shell. Right? It's a little bit.
I think I would create something a little different than this. Different. I think I would have like.
That's reflective, yes.
Yes. Like its shell and the head of the turtle. You bring it in.
Yeah.
This does not feel like a turtle to me at all.
What does it feel like?
Maybe a starfish.
That's a good. Yeah. I think that's a good.
But not a turtle.
Not a turtle. Well, it's supposed to be the gesture of the tortoise.
I'm going to have an open mind. I'm just going to keep this one. This is a. Yeah, let's just.
Move your hands and.
Move your hands and fingers a lot for this one. It definitely is very to me. It's very like it's supposed to be calming.
Yeah.
But it's very stimulating because of all the points of contact and what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But to each their own.
Maybe when you're in it, settle into it for a bit. I can't remember we've done this a couple times.
Yeah,
I can't remember our reflection on it.
So your right hand, open your right hand, bring your ring and middle fingers in. Right? So hang loose.
No, this is hang loose.
Oh, that's right. This is Spock. No, this is Spock. Long live and prosper. Anyway.
No,
it's not that either. All right, I'm going to stop talking. And we're going to bring the right hand right down onto the left palm. When you come down, have your right thumb rest in the middle of your left wrist. And that right index finger finds the left thumb. And then the right pinky finds the left pointer finger. And then the other three fingers wrap around the edge of the right hand. So right thumb to left wrist, right pointer finger to left thumb, right pinky to left index finger. The ring and middle finger of the right hands are curled in. I think that's to symbolize the turtle in the tortoise part. Yeah. And then the other three fingers, left pinky, ring, and middle wrap around the edge of the right hand to kind of create that shell effect. And then we bring this down, bring it down to your lap, below the navel, rest it. Good. Lift your heart way up. We want the spine nice and tall, so lift your heart. Shoulders back and down. Just check in, see how you feel here. How are we physically doing this morning? How are we mentally doing already this morning? Find your breath. Just start with your natural breath. See how you're breathing. If it's comfortable, lengthen it out. Inhalation, exhalation. Just take your time. Kurma Mudra, gesture of the tortoise for restoring the senses. Kerma means turtle, and Kurma Mudra evokes several of the turtle's qualities that cultivate restoration and healing. The turtle is a master of conserving energy with one of the longest lifespans in the animal kingdom. This longevity is partly due to its slow breathing. Kurma Mudra cultivates this same slow breathing and conservation of energy. As our breath rate is decreased, our body and mind enter a state of deep restoration, almost as if going into hibernation. The turtle withdraws into its shell both for safety and restoration. And Kurma Mudra produces a similar effect by naturally drawing our senses inward. This restoration is especially important for the brain and nervous system, which normally experience almost constant stimulus. As the senses rest, the mind and emotions become calm and serene, further supporting the process of restoration and healing. Kurma Mudra directs breath, awareness, and energy into the pelvis and lower abdomen, eliciting the relaxation response, which naturally reduces heart rate and blood pressure. This gesture also lengthens the pauses between breaths, optimizing the absorption of oxygen and nutrients, further enhancing restoration. At a subtle level, the lengthened pauses between breaths allow prana, the life force energy, to be absorbed completely, thereby supporting restoration and healing. These lengthened pauses also instill a sense of inner silence, allowing us to attune to the inherent serenity of our true being. The deeply relaxing effects of Kurma Mudra, together with the withdrawal of the senses, cultivate an experience of entering an inner sanctuary of restoration and healing, allowing us to return to our activities fully renewed.
So as you're sitting holding Kurma Mudra, take your moments, attuning to any feelings and sensations that may be evoked by this gesture. Notice your breath and how it is gently directed into your pelvis and the base of your body, becoming smooth and deep, allowing you to relax completely. As you relax more deeply, you invite each of your senses to turn inward naturally, entering an inner sanctuary of restoration and healing. Begin by inviting your nose and sinus passages to relax deeply. Take several breaths, allowing your sense of smell to be restored completely. Now, soften your throat, tongue, mouth, and jaw. Inviting your sense of taste to enter your sanctuary of restoration and healing. Take several breaths to savor the nourishment of your inner being. Your sense of sight now turns inward. Taking several breaths, you allow your eyes to be bathed in limitless healing, restoring them completely. Now your sense of touch enters your sanctuary. Taking several breaths to sense the nourishment and the nourishing embrace of your own inner being as it envelops you with healing energy. Finally, invite your sense of hearing to turn inward. Taking several breaths to soften your outer and inner ears. Resting completely in silence of your inner sanctuary. As your senses rest deeply within your inner sanctuary, thoughts become slower, lighter, and more serene, allowing all the dimensions of your being to be restored and healed completely. Affirm your inner healing, repeating to yourself, resting in my inner sanctuary, I experience complete restoration and healing. in your own time. You can slowly release, letting go of the mudra. Taking a few breaths, allow your senses to completely rest. And then we'll bring the palms of the hands together at the heart center. May I be well.
May I be happy and content. May I be free from danger and suffering. May I be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be happy and content. May you be free from danger and suffering. May you be filled with loving kindness. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy and content. May all beings be free from danger and suffering. May all beings be filled with loving kindness.
Thank you for sharing this mudra with us. Namaste. Oh, maybe. You're welcome.
My forearm got a little tight.
Your forearm?
My forearm from trying to keep my hands supinated.
Right hand, left hand. I'm left hand.
Left.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
So weird. I'm like, oh, I don't have those mom muscles of having a baby.
Neither do I. Neither do I. So I think that's why maybe I feel it in my right. I feel it in my right forearm. So that's why when you said forearm, I get it. But it was from the pinky. It was from my pinky extended. I didn't feel so much in the left. But it's an interesting one. I like the wrist part. I like the thumb on the wrist.
Yeah.
That's very soothing.
Yeah.
Very very calming. Yeah, I know that in for nausea, for boat sickness, for seasickness, there's those bands that have two little pressure points that just push on your wrist. That multiple people have told me that it really works, and there's something to that. It's just a very just a little bit of pressure there. Just felt nice. Yeah. Yeah.
I think holding this one, like at first, for me, it starts out like, okay, but then it's one of those, the longer I hold, the more it really does withdraw the senses. It's definitely, at least for me, it was.
It's an interesting one for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, everybody, have a wonderful day.
Enjoy your day. I think your mom still
with
may
your
be
restored
frozen.
with your restored senses. Have a wonderful day. Smelling the world.
Frozen.
Yeah,
she's just
pretty sure. I'm like, wow, that's kind of creepy. And then I'm like, no, she's frozen. Like, why is she staring at us? All right, bye, internet. Don't